Do you think Black Cleaver and Velvet is better than Stark's Gauge? It's better for damage, yeah. But as an overall item, I think it's far worse. Black Cleaver is better when you're already killing people and you're already doing well. Stark's is better when you're dying and you need to survive. That's how it is. Could I share some good blind picks for top? I think every single champion can get counterpicked in top lane in the current state. So, you know, it depends how deep someone's willing to dig. But there's Aurelia Camille. I think if you're good at these champions, they're great blind picks for top. I think if you're not as potent on, or not as good on these champions that require higher mechanics, then I think just Darius with Ghost and Stridebreaker is going to do perfectly fine into pretty much everyone, especially in solo queue. People make mistakes and you can capitalize on that. And then what comes to mind? Darius comes to mind. Gnar, I think is fine. If you just survive your lane, you're pretty good. Pantheon is fine, I think, too. You can get away with pretty laning a lot of lanes. I think Volibear is fine. Or something like that. I can support Set, but don't really feel like it, to be honest, after these games. If it's Darius one-trick, then I don't mind giving him top lane, because I don't want to get griefed. I had a one-trick Diana, get Diana banned, and that wasn't pretty, so one of those games is enough for me a day. Let me check. It seems like he's a Darius one-trick. Yeah, he is. Alright, whatever. I can play Set. No big deal. I can play Set support or something. Actually, let's play something like let's play like Rel or Seraphine, because these champs are new and they look pretty strong. So let's just try them. Let's try them. Let's try them. Let's try them. Yeah, well, I'll play something new. Maybe Senna too. Like I saw in Asia they're playing Kraken Slayer Senna support even, and it looks pretty strong actually. So maybe I'll try that. Opinion on Yorick? I think Yorick's pretty good. Yorick's pretty good. Why do I play Stridebreaker on Aatrox? Because I think it gives him the extra reach he needs to reliably kill people. I think Gore Drinker is overrated item on this champ for sure. Southern Playalistic Pimp, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Hi there, Sonny. Hope you're enjoying the stream. First pick me Seraphine. Are we playing at mid? Yes, we are. I can support. Yeah, I think I'll try a Seraphine game. Not Seraphine, Senna game. I think this Kraken Slayer Senna stuff seems very interesting. Opinion on Neeko? I think an interesting champion. Rocket Belt and Everfrost are both quite interesting for some interactions there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll... Vayne? Oh, Vayne Senna maybe not the best, but I don't know. I can pick Rel, worst case. Depends on... I have last pick, so I get to see what's up. What would I say is my worst top champion? My worst top champion? It's probably Fiora. I don't think I'm very good at this champion. Like, out of all the meta top laners that have been, it's probably Fiora, yeah. It's probably my worst top laner. Quinn is up there too. I'm not too great of a Quinn either. Is it better to start E or W with Set? I think both are good, so it's up to you. I think against Rel, I'm going to have to do a little bit better than... Like, I think Senna's a little bit greedy with her composition. I want to try her, though. Hope my AD carry doesn't hate me for griefing him, but... I want to try this champ. Sorry, Mr. AD carry. I hope you don't hate me for the rest of your life. You have every right to, but I want to see how broken this champion is in support. Think I'll go resolve though. Maybe grab bone plating. I don't think I need to do anything else. I don't think it's worth taking attack speed, even though you stack attack speed on this champ. I think this is fine. Revitalize, you heal quite a bit with this champ, so I'm going exhaust because obviously they have to come into us. She's not good on support. I don't know. I saw some Asian solo queue and the Senna support with Kraken Rush was mauling people. Looked disgusting. Can I turn some music? No, I can't. I don't want to get banned, so unfortunately I can't do that for you. Take footwork. I like rushing boots, especially if I'm playing against an all-in lane. So I'd rather grab stopwatch. I'm also playing in Zoe, so I can stopwatch the bubble if she throws her Q too early, for example. Stopwatch the Ezreal. Can do some interesting stuff. You know, also Rel, I can stopwatch a W or a stun. So stopwatch is going to be nice, and I'm going to be able to rush boots, which is what I'm looking at. Why do you rush boots on this champ? Because, well, spacing people is going to be easier that way, and running away is going to be easier too, because I'm obviously going to have to run from this Rel when she all-ins me. No lifesteal and runes? I don't think it's necessary on this champion. Let me swap the scene. Thank you all for spamming it as soon as I forget. Good job, good job. Music doesn't even matter when I talk so much. Well, I hope that's... Oh, shit. She's going to W me here. And whiff it, apparently, which means I get a soul. And I get to hit this guy for another soul, too. Thank you very much. I mean, I don't know. I don't mind trading kills here. Absolutely fine by me. Kill on support for kill on AD. Great. I get 150 gold, too. Look at that. Refillable potion. How much gold? 80 gold? Fuck yeah. 100% worth. They used the Flash Ignite. I saved my Flash even. Fucking great. The reason why I just tank it there is, in case you're wondering, you know. The reason why I tank it is because if I flash away and for whatever reason the Rel like fucking turns around and stuns my Vayne, and then Vayne can't kill the Ezreal, and then a lot of complications, you know. Just tanking a death for the old AD carry. They appreciate that. Cost so much gold? I don't give a shit. I'm playing solo queue. I'll fucking steal some farm if I need to. Just give me that. Like, I just go this and then this little piece of shit and then I'm happy. Everything else, I don't care. I just want to see how the champion interacts with the items is really all. I'm not too bothered about anything else. Surprised they went all in like that, though. It's pretty good. We got a little dagger there. I got a refillable off that. Gonna grab a bone plating there as she walked into it. So here, when you're playing support in general and you have a lot of range, you take the space that's yours. Right now I can't take that space, unfortunately, because Rel could screw me over from the bush, as I'm going to queue to get that CS and or get the poke on him. So the idea here is that any space that goes beyond this point is Rel's, because I can't risk getting W'd by her. I can obviously bait her into W'ing me and flash it, for example. It's a nice trade by her. So right here I'm just going to queue my AD carry here and keep us healthy. And this in a lane against Ezreal thingy, Ezreal, Rel, they need to be the ones all-inning us. Went for a little W there and didn't quite connect. So now that we're level 2, I can obviously play a little bit more aggressive here. Rel's not going to want to W into me. Okay. I'm going to flash here and just fight. Let's fight, let's fight. I need to ward the bush though. Rel has no way out here, so I'm just going to commit to the fight. If we just hit her with a ward in the bush, it's going to be always a good fight. Nice dodge by the Vayne here. We're gonna... Oh, he actually ended up dying. That's so unlucky. Oh, I W'd too early. My bad. It was my bad. I warded too late and I flashed too early. I should have just tanked way more damage. Like, I should have baited them to commit because they have no summoner spells. Normally, flashing like that is good. But in this particular situation, it was not. I'm just gonna grab this real quick. Hit this turret twice for my gold stack item. And off I go. Bye. Oh, the Chonk's pretty good. They're doing well. They're doing well. Taking boots here is going to create a situation where I can kite easily. Much easier. It's going to be hard for them to get on top of me, and that's what I'm looking for. All things considered, I think I griefed Vayne there, so I feel pretty bad for him. My support Senna is not the greatest. I think if I warded earlier and played more aggressively, when she W'd in, it was just a terrible W by Rel, so I should have just fought her to the death and tanked the stun. And worst case, if I die, it's like really worth anyway, because we still get 2 kills, so I could have flashed like she did at the very end of the fight. Or I could have flashed at the very end of the fight, and then like... barely lived, maybe die, but Vayne would get the push out and life would be much better. So my bad there, for sure. Still, all things considered, we're in a good spot. They have no flashes, the wave's bouncing. Shaco is still in the area. Hopefully he can look for a gank. I probably should have bought a pink, but whoops. Yeah, with tier 2 boots like this, it's pretty good. Shaco is hovering for a play here, so I want to play as aggressive as possible. Locking Qs here. Again, queuing your AD carry in these positions is where you want to be at. Slowing this guy as, yeah, I don't know why this guy was even going on Rel in the first place, to be honest. But that's alright, that's alright. I can't really do much more here, though. Just gonna try and get some souls maybe. Couldn't get any. Diving knee? That's a bit extreme. That's a bit very extreme. I didn't hit my W. If I did, he was dead. Might even die still. That E was... If I hit my W, he was dead there, so it's my bad. I always wanted to prep that CS, my bad. I'm gonna take a base here, because Rel still needs base. Vehicle flushed, so not bad at all. I'm gonna sell a cookie and get a pickaxe here, work towards my Kraken Slayer. I'm not buying any pinks, I'm a bad sport, I know guys. I want damage. I'm really the AD carry here right now, so... No, I'm not, I'm just saying. I'm basically going to cheat being an AD carry here and grab this item. I almost have my warding item completed with how much there's been fighting in the bottom side. So in this wave, I'm going to want to pressure a little bit here. Viego has no flash. I'm going to want to fight a little bit in the bottom side. They have flashes now. I used mine in the fights after them, so I need to be a little bit mindful here. I don't get caught with my pants down. In other words, flash in this case. Right, swept here. No, my ball. Take the bomb plating for free there. Quick little Q. I have stopwatch here because of the amount of fighting there's been, so I'm just going to try and trade kills here. Oh, I could have autoed once more. I think she should have left here after I died, but it looks like she'll live anyway, so pretty good play. Again, when there's so much action in the early game, it's always nice to have a nice play by Vayne there. It's going to be a Shaco E to the back and a double kill. Quick and easy. Super well done by my team. My team's carrying me really hard this game. Thank you, thank you, thank you, team. Probably should have bought 2 pinks, but as you know, I'm greedy. I'm an AD carry. This guy flashed. This guy flashed. I think there was an ignite, and exhaust was used as same cooldown as mine. Ezreal used it earlier. Yeah, Vayne's really smurfing this game. I'm getting carried really hard by this guy. Feels good, man. Ward died here. Not going to put a pink down here. Just going to put a normal ward because I can't defend the pink because my mid laner's in base. Going to catch a wave. If Zoe walks up and clears my pink, I'm a very sad Senna. I'm just going to ward here. Keep it simple. 2 simple wards. No need to ward any deeper right now because the wave's bouncing to us. So just trying to make sure we can spot lane ganks coming and stuff like this. Like when we walks into the river and such. Alright, Rel's splitting up from the Ezreal, so I'm going to just chunk him. And then E away. I'm gonna oh, my bad. Just gonna Q through the creeps. My Q is doing so much damage right now, I don't know what to do. I want to tank it for him. I don't know how to. His lifesteal anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. Hurts a little bit, but I can Q up the excess damage pretty easily here. And I can poke a little bit even. Just gonna ward behind us here, make sure nothing goes wrong. I could even go on them here, to be honest. Keep aiming those Qs through the wave. Really well done by Vayne. Again, right there, don't Q through the enemy champs, just aim all your healing and shielding at the thingy. Oh, it's definitely AD diff. I'll face check here, so Vayne can have vision of him. For as long as I flash the ult here, we're always going to win this. I didn't flash the ult properly, unfortunately, but she should still win if she doesn't mess up, so... Actually, she loses because the champ's... Never mind, she's smurfing. I messed up there. I didn't flash the ult. Like I mentioned, if I flash the ult, I win. No. It was my bad, it was my bad. If I flashed his ult there, it was free. It was really free. But I didn't flash the ult damage, so... My bad, my bad, my bad. Either way, we have a 7 kill Vayne, so... All things considered, we're in a pretty good spot. Just gonna make sure that we work towards this Kraken Slayer here. This champ feels pretty strong. I mean, I had a pickaxe and my damage is bonkers, actually. I don't think it's worth freezing, but... I don't know. Yeah, probably should have just let it crash. The reason why it's not worth freezing is because I'm going to want to match enemy support's roam right now. Like, I probably should have been doing this from the first place. It's pretty awkward. Right now I could get caught in these areas, so I need to be mindful here. I have an ult, so I can't help my team, unfortunately. Nice, we got the Herald at least. He's gonna get one shot here if Darius ults him. I waited a little bit, but again, that's worth it. I don't mind 1 bit trading me for a support. Especially because, well, on top of that, it also means that Ezreal has to lane alone against Vayne, which is pretty bad for him in this situation. Obviously, 7-kill Vayne is going to make fun of Ezreal in this situation, so that was the upside of me being topside with Rel. I should have been there way earlier, though. I had tempo on her, and Vayne could catch under the turret by herself, so that was my bad for sure. Right now, let's pay attention to what Vayne does. Like I said, when you have a little bit of downtime, I mentioned this in the first game I played today, when you have a little bit of downtime, let's pay attention. Shaco's doing this, Vayne is doing this. So she wants to do that wave and end base, so let's hover for her. I'm going to start moving in her direction, try and help her out, as Ezreal is griefing, it seems. Doesn't want to lane bot anymore. Just going to make sure nothing goes wrong here. I have ult. Let's make sure we are aware of what's happening on the other side of the map. I feel comfortable warding here because the enemy AD carry is not bot. But maybe I'm in a bad spot. I shouldn't steal his farm, but I just want to make sure that she gets to push the wave in here safely. Oh, I should have been ulting top. Thank you. My bad. I should have been there for him. Can't Q that, so let's just ward again. Let's not die to anything silly here. Caught him, but don't think there's any follow-up to that. Oh my lord, we're committing. So when you're playing carry champions such as Senna, notice right there I'm not committing to the Ezreal. I'm just going to hit the first target I can hit. That's my job. Right there, I'm just going to hit the root. Oh, we're going to have to exhaust her because I fucked up. And hit her when I shouldn't have. Nice box there. Oh, Ezreal got me, so that was a wasted flash ult. I would have died anyway to this flash ult, so kind of funny. No, I bought this on accident. I wanted to buy a dagger, and then I misclicked, and then my item upgraded. Sudge. Whole team smurfing? Absolutely. It's a bit of a team diff. Will this be my last game? I think I'll do one more after this one, and then call it a night. That's the plan for me right now. Could I please make Niski wear the hot dog costume? No, I don't think I could. I think that would be too much of a hit to his pride. Oh, I made sure that I passed by my teammate there. He got the buff. Oh, it's coming up soonish. I'm very strong right now. I have Kraken Slayer actually. Look, I'm equal to him. But yeah, obviously this build works a lot better when you have a shit ton of gold for no reason. So there's that. I feel like when Rel W's you, there's like it's like an old. You remember old Alistar Q? Holy moly, Vayne's popping off, dodging everything, and then getting ignited, electrocuted, and almost one shot. I have no thingy though, so I'm not really accomplishing much here. Let's clear these pinks. Okay, she moved her pink, probably in there. Yep, I'm warding over the wall there to double check. Just push, just push. There's plates, 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 plates. One nice thing about this item on Senna support is that you can... What? I wanted to hit the turret, but he doesn't feel comfortable. I probably shouldn't be laning here anyway. I wanted to go top to see if I could lane gank if he just went all in with Stridebreaker, but it wasn't really possible. Thought he could maybe set something up if he just ran at her with Stridebreaker, because she had no flash, I believe. I mean, maybe I'm making that up, but she had no flash, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, I'm in a pretty good, strong spot. If I can hit, if I can play safe and hit enemy champions together with Vayne and Seraphine, the fights are going to be very, very easy for us. So I want to walk in here and kind of stop this. Like, we have double Kraken to a bunch of garbage. So I would really enjoy taking a combative stance here. That's a root. That's a kill. That's me out of gas. I don't know. I don't know. I always say I'm out of gas because it's like it's easy to understand. No, I say I'm out of gas. Like I don't have spells. I don't know. I know there's a lot of people who made fun of it, but I don't know, it kind of makes sense to me. Oh, if we got the reset there, it would have been huge. Still makes the outplay happen, so pretty good. Just gonna make sure I pink here and give him some space. Boom, boom, boom. Out. Is that still good? Yeah, I think he's still good. I don't know. Does this show me? I actually don't know. I'm here to make sure that he doesn't get ganked. Alright, he's fine. I'll take base. It looks a bit silly, but right there, I just want to make sure my Darius can safely take that turret. And if there's someone to stop him from doing that, then I help him out. I'm gonna wait a little bit of gold for this item, or for a pink. And right now I'm on a super spike. As I was just running it, yes he is. It would make more sense if you refer to mana as gas. I guess. Hey there, thanks for joining the stream. Darius skin so nad. I'm guessing you're saying bad. I don't know, it looks pretty cool in my opinion. Opinion on jungle nerfs? I don't know. I don't have an opinion. I'm a pro player. What I'm gonna have to do is learn to deal with them. Or learn them, or whatever you want to call it. Holy moly, that guy just died, by the way. I don't even know what even. Is Shaco that OP? You're messing with the wrong Senna, brother. I don't think he realized how strong I was, so I just kind of one-shot him. Does anyone need healing? No. So I can save my Q. Close. Oh, I was out of range for that Q, so I whiffed it. That's a kill. So many souls, give me. Jump, jump, jump. Another one. Oh, I got grounded. Bye. I wanted to hit him and then flash out, but yeah, that was a bit of a grief. I wanted to kill that guy and then get out, but yeah, a bit too greedy it seems. 400 gold on my Ginsu. Support, by the way? I mean, I'm fed as hell, so yeah. Set at top? No, I don't think so. I haven't done too much damage with Kraken this game because we're so fed, so they're all dying. I'm not a native English speaker. How do you explain the bad solo queue level? I mean, it's not bad. It's just this is the level, you know. The thing is I feel like it's mostly a perspective difference. I think that like is the difference in the level. Like the understanding of the game is very different. You know, like you play in Asian solo queues. Like the game is a team game through and through. You know, like if you don't help your jungler secure an objective that will put him ahead in the game, then you're griefing in the team game. It's your fault. I feel like here it's like every man for himself, you know? Like junglers tax lanes just because they feel like it, stuff like this. And it creates an every man for himself mindset where it's like it's difficult to really learn anything, you know? Like, I mean, it's difficult to learn how other people's roles work, you know? Like, if all I care about is my own role, like, I can't really learn how other roles work in this game. Because all I care about is my own role, right? And that's how I feel. That's why it's so rough. I don't want to get bubbled here. I'll get one shot. I'm very squishy. Dalton Urgot, I think he's a great champion. If you can pick him in a matchup where he doesn't get bullied too much or isn't too susceptible to ganks, I think he's an absolutely amazing champion right now. Stride Breaker gives him everything he wants. Health, damage, a little bit of a dash. So here I'm just going to ult here early on in the fight to get as big as a shield as possible. I'm going to flash because considering she's aiming at me. I don't know why she's aiming at me. I'm just going to flash that Q because 2 of those E's can easily turn poor for me. If I get hit by that Casio Q and she E's me twice, I'm going to die there. But again, if she throws her Q at me, she can get my flash. That's A-okay. I don't mind that one bit. Senna felt really strong, actually. I'm surprised no one is playing Senna support a bit more. Obviously, I'm very fed, but even then, like even if I wasn't so fed, I felt like my champion was just strong. I could deal a lot of damage to people. Like fight, if my AD fought with me. Obviously, I had Vayne, so I have the stronger AD. So playing a ranged A matchup like this with stronger AD is always going to be more enjoyable for me than for the enemy team. Oh, I didn't get to base for this. Alright. 73 souls. Yeah, there's a lot of fighting in that game. I was so far ahead. So many souls and stuff. Let's play one more. Definitely Vayne popping off this game.